Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone, and this is another chance for me to show you what came in a very large box from Buffalo, New York, very recently. These are all Peterbilts, and they have one of them has a strange connection to a Beetle. We'll get to that in a second. I thought I had all of these. I don't. In fact, I knew I didn't have the Texaco tanker. And when 2 turned up, I thought, oh, I've got quite a few people in my cadre that are desperate for a Texaco Peterbilt tanker from Matchbox. And then I realised the 2 that Andrew from Buffalo sent me were not alike. Not alike at all, just not quite alike. But we'll get to the intricacies of variants. 1981 Peterbilt tanker. There's the back, if you're so interested. 2000 is the copyright on this one, as I very carefully destroy things. Now it's got a stackable thing, but I don't care. I don't collect stackable things, I collect toy cars, for goodness sake. Get rid of the lassos. These weren't meant for decades in a packet. And there we are, that's the stackable doodacky. Take care. It even comes with a plinth and some other stuff that will wind up on the rug. Get off. And there it is. Oh wow. I didn't realise it had a blacked out grille. Look at that. Look at it. Some detailing on the front there with the badge and the running lights. Funky hub on the front. That's really big rig stuff, isn't it? Nice chrome tank. Some more running light detail on the top. All sorts going on. Quite often you see these on the internet, on eBay or Facebook or wherever, and you think, what's the fuss about? And then you get it at home and out of the packet, and you think, oh, now I get it. Rubber tyres, that's the whole shebang. And the other one he says, like they're dime a dozen, has different wheels, and we'll see if it's got any other differences. Is it the same year? Yes, it is. 2000. Another Texaco tanker. Spoiled little rat. Same dealio. The debris mounts up on the rug. More work for me to do later. And let's take a look. Seemingly the same all around, just the wheels. Blacked out wheels. Oh, I'm not sure which is my favourite now. I like them both. Rubber tyres, got a bit of rubber band. I'll have to. There we go. And on the front too. It gets quite sticky, which is what destroys paintwork when they're on other things wrapped around the bodies of mainly Matchbox racing teams. They'll destroy paint over the decades, which is yet another reason to free the piece. Same tread on the tyres, just those blacked out wheels on the left. That looks amazing. The rollers, oh man, that looks great. They're actually my most upmarket Peterbilts to date. That's fantastic. Thank you, Andrew. Wow. I thought I had this one, and I thought, well, that'll go on the swapsies, because as I say, I've got quite a few people in my local group that collect Peterbilts, and they do extreme things to get hold of them. But I'll show you what I mean about thinking it was a double. the wheels. It's a wheel issue. Anything else? Well, we'll take a closer look right now. Cement truck, build it, is what they're saying. It's 2000, so same year as the Texacos. Oh man, they're going to look great in the collection. I'll bring them all out. You'll see them all. So let's see, are we the same place? China, yes, so same base, different tyres and wheels. Plastic tyres on both, but it's just those funky wheels on the left against the original wheels, aren't they? The 8 spokers for this casting. Decal on the tank is the same, colour's the same. Yep. So just a wheel variant, not even a place of manufacture variant, and I'll tell you what I mean about that. Here we have the dump version of the Peterbilt truck. Now, one on the left has non-chromed exhaust stack, and the one on the right has chromed, as well as interior, including driver. But you flip them, and the non-chrome version is a Thailand casting, and the chrome version is a Macau casting. Both got 81 on the base. So I'm not sure if that is true on all of the chrome versus non-chrome, but that's what I suspect. Tell me in the comments if you have the vice versa set up. But looks like Noah's Ark here. They're pairing off. Hopefully they'll multiply. I need a bigger drawer. The other one I thought I had, as soon as I took it out of the box, because I had like 10 minutes to open the box before I had to go somewhere else, very important. And I thought, I can't just leave the house without opening this thing. So I quickly opened it, and I spread them all over the dining room table, gleefully, ogling. But as I was driving away many miles from the house yesterday afternoon, I was recalling what my beady eyes were seeing or had seen, and I thought, oh, I've got the Eddie's wrecker, I've got this, I've got that. And then later on in the day, when I had an hour to spare, I went through again and realised, no, this is from 1980. Where are you, Eddie? Look at that, different door, different tampos all over the front of that. And the one I got recently has very loose hooks. I'm sure there's a way to jimmy those so they're a bit tighter. But here is another original Eddie's wrecker. And the hooks randomly on this one are very stiff and secure, as you'd like them to be, so they don't fly around like that when you're trying to put them in line. How are you seeing that? That's good. That's good. C. Same place, England. Yes, well, you'd expect that because these are the original wrecker Peterbilts. I'm so chuffed to have both of those. I had no idea that there were variants of the original, and here we are. I'm wondering if they did it again for a non-chromed exhaust stack. Probably. And do they have the funky wheels? Possibly. I won't say I'll never know, because I'm so far down the rabbit hole of Peterbilts that I'm sure I will know. And as Noah's Ark continues to grow, where are we? Andrew did send me a version of this. Is it the same? I'll go shopping behind me again. I have a blue one here. Exhaust's the same. It seems to be the same. So I might have a swapper. Give me 10 minutes and I'll come up with a reason not to get rid of it. Put the orange guys over there. I've got another one here too. I think that was the original colour scheme, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Well, that's the first one I got hold of anyway. in the police tow truck thing. So I'll keep that one boxed. I'll keep this one boxed too. At a glance earlier, I couldn't find a difference, although those tyres look grey. Why do they look grey? What's going on there, Tyrone? Andrew, what's going on? This is how I wrecked my thumb, by the way. Okay. Are they grey wheels? Surely. Oh my lord. What's going on? 1980. I see the tip of the exhaust stack is rolling around the bottom there. But that's just how life rolls sometimes. I gotta know if these are grey wheels. Surely they didn't do that to us. Yeah, so there's a little exhaust stack. I'll probably glue that on. Oh, is that just age? I hope so, because I've just doubled the journey to collect them all. I hope that's just age. Do you have a Peterbilt in your collection with grey wheels? Yeah, that's rubbing off. Thank God for that. Yep, it's just an age thing. Whew. I mean, I'm in two minds whether to collect everything with Macau versus Thailand versus England base, knowing I may have tripled the distance to collecting the lot. Oh look, if I fix that exhaust, it's got a better decal than mine. That was in the package and rubbing away quietly to its ultimate destruction, obviously. But there we have yet another addition. Just randomly roll things out. Oh, I think I've just answered the question. England. Ah, there is a variant. See the guy on the door. One's white, one's yellow. Yes, I remember that now. Okay. See, it's a bit of a minefield, isn't it? Chrome versus non-chrome. And we've got blacked out tanks there. Where are we? China versus China. Gee whiz. It will never end. And something completely different, obviously. A different cement bowl. Drum. That would be the correct way to say that. I'll just randomly bring out, see, a different dumper, that's different everything. And that was from a 5-pack. My buddy from Cuxhaven, Sparky, says this is the colour of some European road cruise. So not weird, it's legit. There goes the chrome versus non-chrome. That one's a bit banged up, so a seat warmer, but legitimate piece of the puzzle for now anyway. That's the dumper version of the same roughly thing. I'll just fly. Oh, that's a completely different colour too. Yes, that's what stumped me too. Deep red versus dark red, if you know what I mean. And getting a bit flustered here because this is what happens when I'm spending too much time with tiny cars. The one on the left will randomly cost you about 120 Australian. The one on the right will not. It's maybe a $5 or $10 piece. It's so strange. So strange. I have the convoy version of this in the tipper truck too, which is also silly expensive. I've got what I thought was a variant, but it's just a bit of a sun damaged one on that. And of course everything came out in gold at one stage or another, and that came from the same 5-pack as the dump truck. So they're buddios, kinda. And That's US version only. Not sure if that was. Can't remember how I procured that. Before we have no room left, I'll open this one. Also from Andrew. I just call him Andrew of Buffalo because it's not good to give out too much personal information about anybody on YouTube or anywhere else. But this one, Dairy Farm, Wisconsin, and this is how it ties in with the beetle on the left, because these are obviously an across America themed set. I presume there are 50 in the set, and heaven forbid that there are 50 states in the Peterbilt range. I don't think so, because here we have Massachusetts with a beetle. I can't imagine they brought out a Peterbilt for Massachusetts as well. I hope not. But same funky wheels as... Oh, he got lost in the crowd, didn't he? That one. And I'll keep the little license plate there, 2001 on the card. Is that one piece? Yeah. So if I rip it up there. Isn't it ironic that I carefully destroy things? You've got to give it one hit if you can, but it's not often how it happens. Put the Wisconsin license plate. America's Dairyland over the back. In Perth, I'd say Donnybrook was Perth's Dairyland, or Harvey, the towns down south in our lush greenness. But here we have Wisconsin. China on the base. Fantastic. Where else would you get one? If you didn't know someone in the land of the, what is it? Home of the brave, land of the free, one or the other. And the continuing story, I think that's somewhere in the crowd. It's Buddy, and there's the blue one's Buddy. Again, chrome versus non-chrome. Oh, we can test the theory. Thailand, Macau. Yeah, maybe. Maybe when they went to Thailand, they gave up on a little bit of the chrome. Maybe. Do they do it for a variant, or the sake of a variant, or do they do it to cut costs? Either or. We've got variants on our hands. Ampol is the Australian petrol outfit, or gas station. As I get forced back on my bar stool to bring you back a row or two to fit in the mob. Amoco and Shell, but a different Shell, obviously. Chrome, there's a lot of differences there, isn't there? And we've got another one. Yeah, you see the difference. Can you see? Yes. And that's not all. Ampol, is that a different one? I hope so. No, that's right. That one's sun damaged on the right. Macau. Same wheels. Yeah, yes, that's right. One was a seat warmer. So you can make way for something new. And a BP, that's British Petroleum, and Getty. Sweet. Again, this one probably set you back 100 plus in Australia, and this one maybe about 20 because I think it's American only, or US market only. But and then you'll find these in a haul with an average price of about $8. So you've got to be lucky. You've got to keep your eyes peeled, and you've got to be ready to jump in the car, don't you? To go and pick up that haul. That precious haul. Let's go uptown. So the police wrecker in the far left over here survives a day or two until I can figure out its difference. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Andrew, yet again. He's truly come to the party on the Peterbilts, and I'm very pleased he did. So I'll be sending a return package soon. with lots of goodies in it that you may not be able, or he may not be able to get in the States. So he'll have the same privileged luxury of keeping or swapping his doubles to his circles. So works both ways. Brilliant. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.